when I was looking into the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, I was looking at the names. That it was important to understand what the names were. Unal, I think, was Egypt, and he talks about Undal or something.
Yes.
And then the 10 kings before the flood. And then I looked at the Sumerian tablets, and there's like the 10 kings list before the flood. I mean, that's a link.
Right.
And then he said the three that came could be Anki, Enlil, you know, and Ishtar.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones who went to the three corners and were meant to help humanity. Was he talking about them as a coincidence? And then he was always going on about how we are light in this spirit body. He also talks about a true vibration. And this is what switched me into looking into what is frequency and what is vibration. And it's a sound that can pierce through anything that's negative, and it shifts it into a positive. So you can use sound as a creational field. If you look at the Egyptians, they have the tuning forks. They understood what alpha and omega is. It's all about creational energy. So I kind of put that together. So the Emerald Tablets there's many teachings in that.
I was going to ask you about, so with the vibrations and frequency and that ability to pick those certain ranges or frequencies, our bodies being constructed of atoms, and if we go into that very basic, you know, there are atoms that are moving very fast and then dense atoms that are very closely clustered, like our bones, et cetera. So when we use these techniques or these sound therapies, can you target different kind of densities of the body through that? You know, I mean, that's so wild. You ever think about that?
Just I have. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You can. I'm still feeling that there's much more that we yet to discover. But from what I've deciphered and I've put in the book is like little keys. So like, for example, to get rid of like heal, hate and impatience, working in your lower heart energy, you would need 552 hertz.
Oh, okay.
Which is, to help worry and anxiety, which is usually based in the imbalancement of like your spleen and your pancreas and your stomach, which is known as the solar plexus, which is like the color of yellow. That would be 528 hertz. And I've deciphered all of these frequencies down so you can play them. And this is what I've realized, like, it's not just about singing lovely songs.
No,
sound is actually so much more.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I just got the instructions to put it together and wake up to it. And I think when Thoth mentioned about the frequency of like the white wizard or something, the true frequency that will reveal the darkness of, say, the negative forces, that's when it got me. I was like, I want to know what this is.
Incredible. Yeah, and it's something that is an unknown technology, I think, for us right now. We think of songs, you know, we bob your head, you dance to. I've had experiences where I've had the understanding, and it took me a long time to really understand and I still don't understand, but I know that there's a certain type of flute playing that is absolutely interdimensional in nature and is not music in a sense. Like, it's not music. It's something completely above our understanding in those frequencies and what they're doing in this kind of 3D world.
Yeah.
I would like to think I'm sorry, Mel. Go ahead.
Go for it.
No, I was going to say what you're saying about those frequencies, the image that just popped into my head, and it's going to sound stupid, but the whole Kung Fu Panda when everybody's fighting and he has this ability to just tap these different centers to turn you off and on, and hearing music that you don't really consider music, but when you really start understanding what it's doing to you, when those tones are going and you're like, why are they just playing the same tone? But then they introduce the next one and you feel it move. You get that when you really start, it's almost like you're saying too, of putting real intent and practice into the, I don't want to, what you say, a prayer or the ceremony you did to, you know, really putting intent into it. And, really going all the way.